Test. Okay. We are live. They're playing Skyblock 0 and Luanti. Sure it's working. Okay. Alright, should be all set. Wait. There we go. Let's restart it to get the audio working properly. Alright, so last time I worked on making this thing. And I ended it by checking how many reactors actually get powered, how much power this can really generate. And I think the about 280 is the absolute most I saw it generating. So that's, I mean, 240 in excess power. Pretty decent. That does also mean this setup down here is way overkill. Let's see, so this right now is powering how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Seems like you can power 8 reactors. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So we can get 8 reactors powered at once. Cool. 1, 2. Alright, so it does seem like that means most of these reactors are kind of pointless. I think if I keep like maybe 9 reactors, that should be plenty. And then I'll should be using up all of the core dust that gets produced from this. Yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead. Everything's stopped because it's not connected to that. Let's go ahead and destroy all the tubes. And we're just going to leave 9 reactors over. Okay. So if I just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can do 2 more. And I guess I'll put here and here. That seems good. Then let's go ahead and pick up all this core dust. Connect these tubes again. And there we go. Now, it might be a bit slow to get everything powered, but let's just toss some of the excess in here to speed it up a little bit. Knock that out, put it in here. There we go. All right. So that is kind of all I can do with this. I don't think there's really much of a chance to have this producing more than that. Now, I need to do something with all these blocks because this is going to fill up very quickly. That is tough. Oh, phone's low battery. That is tough. What to do with all this stuff? All right. Well, so there was like an antimatter power generator. So this one generates way more power. But I think it said it needs antimatter to run, which I don't have tons of. Actually, wait, no, I kind of do. But I would have to bring it from all the way down there to up. Well, I was thinking about that a little more. Maybe once I have this set up a little further. Okay. What if I just look up generator? So what kind of generators are there? There's antimatter, creative power, can't do that, creative reactor, and there's simple generator, charged fields, and starlight. Okay. So I think the move really is going to be to make, oh, what the heck is this? Warp device, okay. I think the move is going to be to kind of make this, because this produces 600 power versus these which produce 30. 30 is a lot less. Even if, yeah, if you have 30 times 9, that's still what, 270? So one antimatter generator will do double this setup. The only issue with the antimatter generators is that it uses antimatter to run. My plan for that, though, is I can hook this machine here up to a matter generator, matter extractor. Might be matter extractor. Yes. Okay, so I can hook this thing up to some matter extractors to produce antimatter. I don't know how much antimatter it really would produce, to be honest. But yeah, and then I need to figure out what to do with this stuff. For now, let us hop up here and ooh, right, I should let me grab some ah let me grab some of this of these strange blobs. Because I'm gonna need some of this to use some of this as lighting. And we get some neutronium as well, so that's good. You know, I feel like it's kind of bad to say this. I feel like Skyblock Zero is the least popular thing I've ever played. I think it's the only stream I've had with actually multiple streams with 0 viewers watching. Usually, I don't think that has, oh come on, ever really happened for me. That's kind of a new experience, I guess. But I mean, I don't know. I'm enjoying playing the game, so what can you do? But yeah, one thing that does feel very weird is like, yeah, I have stuff I want to talk about, of course, but sometimes it does feel very strange. Okay. To you know, talk about whatever is going on to nobody, you know. Holy, that is a lot of antimatter. Hmm. You know, that is making me think, since this produces so much antimatter, I think I could actually maybe set this up instead of having all these reactors here. What if I just set this up to right away turn um, the, you know, set up an autocrafter to make antimatter and then dump it into um, antimatter generators? That might be a lot better than this setup, actually. So, I mean, if I want to do that, that's going to require a lot of auto crafters. Actually, no, well, I guess it just needs one. Um, might not work very fast, though. Okay. It does need neutronium, titanium alloy. Pour myself some tea real quick. Okay, yeah, because then we can turn all the antimatter, maybe not all the matter dust, because matter dust gets produced like crazy. Um, but you can turn all of that directly into antimatter and then use the antimatter generator. I think, well, I don't know exactly how much antimatter is required for the auto generator, for the power generator. So I don't know how efficient it is, but if it is, if supply can keep up with demand, that would be awesome. And if those generators are good enough, maybe I'll even connect the turn all the core dust that this produces and all the core dust that that produces into the antimatter. Because I think the limit is really core dust. So turn all the core dust just straight into antimatter, feed it to these antimatter generators. I think that might actually produce the most power possible with what I have. So that's going to take 3 robotic arms. Oh, this This is quite the annoying recipe. So matter annihilators. What do I not have? I don't have the matter blobs necessary. For now, let's just grab stuff out of here. Turn them all into that. There we go. And then let's go ahead and grab our stuff back out. Probably going to need a filter injector as well. So let's go ahead and make 4 robotic arms. Okay, I need a little bit more space in my inventory. Oh, wait, actually, no, I already have matter. Not okay. Yeah, should be fine. So let's make 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Now I'm gonna need yttrium circuits, iron ingots, and reinforced matter. I don't have what I need to make that. Convert it into that first, and once again, don't have inventory space. Go ahead and shoot this down, maybe once it gets here. Bam. Game is nice and relaxing, you know, I look forward to playing it. Most of the time, I feel like I can just have a very chill night whenever I get to play this. Even if there isn't tons of interest. Oh, dang. This got hit again. Oh my goodness. Okay. So let's go ahead and toss some of this stuff in here. Okay. Gee, crystal grower. Let's go ahead and toss it right there. It needs a lot of power, so I'll have to get to that. Okay. Let's go to strange blob real quick because to stabilize it, it's just a charge particle. Easy. Grab that. Grab some charged particles. This is nearly full. That's concerning. Luckily, if this overflows, it should just go into here. Oh, goodness. This is also actually nearly full. I probably need to have this output. Whoa! I need to have that output into a storage drawer at some point. We'll add even more of these things in here. Probably didn't need to craft that. Okay. Let's turn all that into that. Let's return this there. Okay, and then I have tons of this antimatter. So let's go put that in there. It's nearly full as well. Alright, let's work on making let's go back to making, oh, first I need to do an auto crafter. Alright, 3 robotic arms, so I can actually make 4. For that we need iron. Sure. Leave 1 in there. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Reinforced matter. And don't have enough circuits. Okay. Let's go all the way down to this. Core dust and matter blobs. This actually does concern me a little bit, because it does seem like core dust is kind of needed for a lot of recipes. Okay. So that is a lot of these simple circuits. Now let's turn a good chunk of them into the retaining circuit. That's a simple circuit, a particle, and antimatter. Okay. Let's put the 256 circuits here away. There we go. And we can craft 144 of these, and now let's turn half of them into the mitrium. So we're going to need a mitrium, matter plates, and charge particles. Those away. To my mitrium. And should be able to 72 of these. Cool. Now I need boom. I need reinforced matter. So let's grab some blobs and turn them on into that. There we go. Got 4 of those. So we have 3 robotic arms. We have those. We have neutronium. Oh, I need to repair the floor again. I probably really should build those like auto turrets at some point. Those in a glass. I don't care to repair this so often. Alright, let's grab the neutronium. I need titanium alloy. Only have 3, but I guess that is enough. I do only really need to make 1. I didn't actually have to do this conflict. Okay. So, there you go. We've got our auto crafter now. Now, for the auto crafter to work, that works. Okay, so he just needs a Doesn't need any of that. But we do need to make one of these. Actually, we might have some. Yes, we have some. Take two. And now I've got those machines. Now I can make the antimatter generator. So that's going to be 6 reinforced matter, an antimatter dust, 1 neutronium, and a matter dust. Okay, I don't have matter dust on me. So let's grab a piece real quick. They should be fine. Okay. So there we go. Got the antimatter generator. So let's go ahead and come up here and build this generator. All right. So I think for the sake of it, I might want to keep at least one generator down here. Yeah, so I'll keep one generator, one basic generator down here. Because without that, if I run out of power, that could be a bad thing. Well, actually no, I don't think I need it. And let's take these out. Okay, so what I need to do is okay. Let's see. How do I want to plan this out? All right, let's do this. We'll have 2 coming this way. We'll build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll build another platform. 7 over here. Okay. And this is where we're going to put our antimatter generator. So let's see. Let's get this platform built real quick. Probably need some factory floor again. And do I have any in the inventory? How do you? Oh, okay. Hop on down. Grab some factory floor. That one blew up. Factory floor. Where you at? Only have 29. Might have to make more. In fact, I'm constantly crafting here. Yeah, we are. Hold on. Let's grab the laser go ahead and destroy this once it looks kind of close. Yeah, it looks close enough. Okay, that way we can harvest those resources a little later. Put the blob on top. The strange blobs are really such an easy light source to use. There we go. And perfect. Now, what I need to do is I'm going to put Auto Crafter right here. Where did the matter extractor go? Oh, did I not bring it with me? Not matter extractor, the like pushing thing. Filter injector. Just want one to stay there. It seems like I might have figured out. Okay, well that's a bad example. I think I've sort of figured out how to use this jetpack more efficiently. It's all about momentum with this thing. Alright, so let me do something like this. And then I'm going to place this in the center. Please, like right here. There's the filter injector. It's got a ying. Okay, so it needs input matter dust and matter? Okay. Interesting. If that is the case, might need a one-way tube. Okay. Craft one of these. Don't think I'll need more than that. And it's gonna go right here. Actually, one-way tubes probably not the best way to do this. Yeah, so this needs it. Ugh, okay. I have to think here. So what I'm thinking is tube right here. I have the one-way tube go here. Just gotta rotate it. There we go. Okay. And then go like so. That way, some of the matter dust is going to split up and go here. I don't know if that's going to 100% work, to be honest. Okay. Probably gonna need some electric wire to run down at the bottom here and into this as well. Okay, let's grab some wire. Okay, maybe I don't know exactly how to very efficiently use this. Alright, so let's just have this come around like so. Now, I think I do need, well, I can just manually feed this one, honestly. Oop, okay. I went off for a second. Now, this is going to need to be one core dust and one matter dust, like so. And this, on black, I need it to spit out core dust and matter dust. Now, if I go ahead and power this, how did that get in there? Oh, does this have a byproduct as well? Okay. Not enough power. Okay, we're gonna need two of these, I guess. Alright, this is working now. Okay, got that. Okay, some of the core dust is kind of going this way up as well. We're getting antimatter. But we're only getting antimatter. Yeah. All of it's getting converted to antimatter. How do you split? How do you split it? One sort of promising thing is that oh man, this is complicated. What do I do here? Is this let me check real quick. If there is a byproduct here. Does it spit anything out? I'm kind of curious. Supply 600. Okay, so it does supply that amount of power. That works. It's a cool looking machine. Let's take a matter dust out. Stop running. Okay. So the issue still lies in how do I get some of the core dust? Ooh. It seems like actually this thing produces more core dust than it does matter dust. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. Um, I could put in a matter extractor as well, I suppose. If I put in a matter extractor to supplement how much core dust is being created, or to supplement matter dust, that could work. Let's see, matter. Because these things don't need a lot of power. Yeah, they just need 3 power. Pretty easy. So if I just make one of these and have that feed directly into here. All right. For that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and make another little island. I want I'm kind of restarting up here. I want every machine to be kind of built separately. Gotta clear this out a little, this bridge I made over. Now I have a jetpack. I don't really need this. Okay, so I'll build the matter extractor, have that also feed this. So, byproduct wise, this is still going to produce charged particles and emittrium. I'll have to think of some way to take care of that. And I think there might be an excess of core dust, which might be okay, actually. Might be a little short on glass to make this island. 2, 3, 7, and let's go ahead and chop this down. I feel like it would take just forever to bring this all the way down though. I guess I could leave the ladder for the most part. Yeah, that's gonna take way too long. And I don't really feel like dealing with that right now. So I'll just leave it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's good. Oh, I don't have enough factory floor for sure. Since I don't have enough factory floor, let's actually just go ahead and put it on the corners, and then put the strange blob lighting on the edges here. And then once I get more factory floor, I can go ahead and make some more of that. Make the border around this. Ooh. 12 glasses. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna have to go down there anyway, aren't I? But at least I've already made tons of glass. At least I don't have to craft it. At some point I should probably set up an auto crafter for glass and factory floor, since that's kind of what I've been using to build. I'm just going to shoot meters down as a approach, and then I don't know, at some point later I can go ahead and harvest them. How do you craft factory floor? It's going to bother me if there's no ring around the glass. Okay. It's a very easy recipe. Okay. Now I need to make a matter extractor. Which, oh, I'm probably gonna have to go down again. Yeah, because I need 4 of these. I've got them down there. Oh, my inventory's a mess once again, of course. Let's toss some of this stuff up here, because I will need this core dust later. Pop on down again. Honestly, I don't know why I didn't just stick with fixing up the space down here rather than oh, exactly enough. Perfect. Okay. Now, what is that? What is it that I need? What did I come down here for? Making the matter extractor. I just needed these, and while I'm down here, might as well uh, grab some matter blobs as well. Oh, what am I missing there? Got the matter blobs. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. What am I missing? 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, what is wrong with this? Matter annihilator. Yeah. Simple matter extractor. Matter blob. Huh? Huh? What is the difference? Or you can use dwarf orb? Okay. What? What? I have all this stuff. I mean, I can arrange it, and it's. Let's try just exiting out of the game, restarting it. Oh, okay. Do they need to be in the corners? What is? I'm so confused. I mean, I'm making the recipe. Simple matter extractor. Oh, this is a simple charge generator. Why they have basically the same texture. Goodness. That's what I'm gonna have to make. Another one of these. Do I have the ingredients? Yes. Nice. Okay. Alright. I think I have some. Grab some core dust there. Alright. There we go. So I can make one of these. And then we can make the advanced version. Cool. Okay. I was really scratching my head there. I was so confused. Alright, so let's go ahead and put this bad boy right in the center. And how does this work? It just needs power, I think. So I guess I could just kind of look this up like this. No network found. What do you mean? Not enough power. Okay. Just took a second for that to connect. Alright, so now it's connected to the network. And then I'm just gonna need to get some tubes to run over there. I might actually need a sorter as well, though. Am I out of tubes again? Okay. Back for tubes. Um, Tubes need aluminum. Aluminum's kind of hard to get, to be honest. I don't think I have any. Alright, so back to over here. Do I have any aluminum dust? Of course I don't. There's gotta be a better way to get aluminum. Right? I mean, this is such a tedious process. Okay, so you can get it from crushing that, crushing pebbles, crushing special pebbles, or by chance digging meteoric metal. So pebbles seems like my best bet. We'll go ahead and toss some pebbles on in here. This needs some core dust. There you go. And then we can also go ahead and take all of this and just go ahead and turn that all into. Can you? Yeah. Craft all that into pebbles. And you know what? No. I'm just gonna make so much. So many pebbles. All 1, 2, 3. All 1, 2, 3. All. Empty that completely. There. And there we go. Okay, that is all the pebbles I can possibly make. I'm gonna grind all those pebbles, turn all in, get as much aluminum as I can, make tons and tons of pipes with that. Okay, this is actually gonna take really long. Alright, so I'm gonna come over here, toss the aluminum powder in. Alright, let's go to 16 for now. Two more. There we go. Then we can do like so. We got at least some tubes for now. We'll come back and throw the rest of the pebbles in there a bit later. Jetpack. Propels you so high. Okay, so this thing produces a couple things. Trying to remember what though. I guess I could. I mean, I think it just produces core dust. Yeah, I think it just produces core dust and matter dust. There are three. Okay, yeah, it's just core dust and matter dust. Cool. I don't know what's happening there. Probably fine. But since that's the case, I think what I'll do is I'll save the core dust that comes out of here for something else. So I'll have, I need an item sorter. I'll have an item sorter, pull out the core dust, just kind of store it somewhere. Because core, do I not have any? Oh, here we go. Because core dust, I don't want to use all of it up, because it is, ooh, that's close. That is too close for comfort. Because yeah, core dust, it is used in some recipes, so let's just pull the excess core dust away. I think I can just put, this on top like this, and then have the red output be matter dust, and it's too dark. The green output be core dust. There we go. And then I'll just have this tube come down there. It's such a mess. I'll have it connect on into there. Okay. Have any storage for now? Well, I guess I could take this out and then just turn all the other outputs off for now. So it'll just eject core dust in hopefully this direction. It might actually need this. Actually, that might work easier. Yeah, if I just do one of these, and then for item type this, and boom, perfect. That works. All right, let's try powering this up. See what happens. So these two are going. Core dust is getting shipped over into here. Active and consuming. This is working and it's running. It is. Okay, yeah, it is sending that into there. Matter's going into there. Okay, this is at 70. Let's see how. Let's wait a little bit and see how balanced this is. And this is also very slowly going to produce core dust. I think it's the rate at which it produces core dust is like minuscule though. Okay, yeah, it looks kind of balanced. This is staying kind of consistently at 70. This is staying consistently at like 1, I guess. With, yeah, kind of minimal fluctuation. Um, does probably actually also mean I can just go ahead and destroy this. So, yeah, all the core dust is coming into here. This is the only issue now. This is producing slightly too much core dust. But I mean, that should be fine. And I think, all right, now let's try destroying these two things and seeing if it still runs. Because this should be producing 600 power, 600 cosmic joules, and it should only be consuming like 5 from. So, okay, power demand is not stated there, but I can come up to the network here. So yeah, supply is 600, demand is 48. So I went from producing, at the start of the episode, I was producing about 280 at max with a demand of about 40. So I've actually about, oh, supply 0. What's happened? Okay, so it is, hmm, matter dust is a little bit slower. And okay, so there is a slight issue. Hold on, I will be right back. Gotta go to the restroom real quick. All right. So how to fix this little issue? I could make another matter extractor. I think that might be the easiest solution. It's just, yeah. I mean, what if I just make a simple matter extractor? Or actually, yeah, let's go ahead and make, no, let's make the advanced matter extractor. which for that I do need to make the simple one first. Oh, which means I need to, oh no. So many resources, my goodness. Okay, so I'm gonna need to, goodness. Okay, so I'm gonna need to make some matter annihilators once again. I thought I had made enough for a long time, but apparently not. Can't react. Oh, okay. Um, pop the all on in here. Okay, so if I want to make, okay, so I'm gonna need to make 5 matter annihilators. Don't have it in my inventory, of course. I've got charged particles. Don't have enough matter blobs. There we go. I'll make 8. I just need 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's my inventory. Let's see. Iron can go. I don't think that can go. Basic 2. Hold on. I should do that real quick. Neutronium can go. Reinforced matter can go. Reinforced matter, neutronium can go. The blob can go. Factory floor can go for now. Let's just toss the pebbles as well. Matter dust, the ladder, circuits. Don't really need a metrium right now. I do need that. I need that. Okay. That frees up a little bit more space. There we go. Okay. Now I need matter blobs. I just took a ton from here, didn't I? I don't know what happened. Take them from here. Alright, so we can make one of these, and then let's come over to this recipe. We should be able to make one. Nice. Okay, so we have that. And I do need another one of these extractors real quick, filter injectors. Now, let's come on up here. And I think I can just place another one on top. And then kind of just place this here and go like this. Um, oh, I should probably, before this messes things up, go ahead and tell it that it should only eject matter dust. Now, has this, okay, yeah, it's produced 5 core dust in all this time, so it is very slow at doing that. But now we're doubling the matter dust output. We're, yeah, accumulating a lot of matter dust here, which could be used, the excess, could be used over here to increase the speed that I produce antimatter. Actually, no, never mind. I guess the hold bank. What if I increase this to 2 crafts per second? What if I do 5? Okay, yeah, so we're slowly running out of matter dust here. It seems like I might be able to run another one of these. Yeah, because we're accumulating matter dust like crazy in this. Okay, so the problem, yeah, so now we have we have a little bit of a shortage of core dust here. And that does mean we're building up. Yeah, we're okay, yeah, I think I can make another one. This is gonna be, I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do with all the power at this point. Alright, so how do I make one of these again? It's a pretty simple recipe. I can go down and grab my neutronium and reinforced matter, and we're good. Actually, I might just come over here. Good. And there's probably going to be some neutronium in here as well, since I've just been shooting down all the meteorites I come across. We're going to have kind of an insane amount of power, I think. Because if I send some of my quota, some of the matter dust that um, let's leave that. Let's leave at least one piece there, so I can, if I need to harvest for some reason urgently some more strange matter, come back and just place blocks next to it because it is a nice light source. Hello, James C. How you doing? I'm currently kind of going crazy with power production. To the point I don't really know what I'm going to do with all this power that I am generating. So reinforced matter. I only have 3. All right, let's just make more. Okay. So that's my phone. Let's do this. And then we can do that. 10 of those. Be able to craft one more of these. Nice. Also, jetpack is so nice. Okay, so let's come back over here. And yeah, okay. We can definitely afford to put another one, maybe even 2 of these guys here. And then I guess I'll just do this and this. Okay, yeah, some of it is, for some reason, the antimatter doesn't want to go up. Is there a reason? This one, you know how a lot of American chain restaurants used to have unique buildings? Now they all have the same look. Someone told you the other day they must have Minecraft engineers designing. Do Minecraft designers go for the same look all the time? Hmm, I think. I don't know why. But it is kind of crazy how, Like Cracker Barrel recently also seems like they're going in that direction with kind of redesigning to look the same as everything else. Which, I mean, Cracker Barrel had such a unique design. It's kind of crazy. One of the biggest appeals. I'm really confused why this is accumulating matter dust. Is it just because this is closer to? Oh, it's like just feeding this the overfill, I guess. Hmm. Okay. So once this is full of matter dust, it'll send the rest up into here, but this isn't quite managing to fill it up. If I wanted it to fill up, could I do? Okay, this has a slight shortage of matter dust. Uh, so I could set up another one of these and then just have that one send matter dust over into there to supplement it. Like, I need to do something about this. Because if I get this thing going, I mean, I kind of want to just see what it would look like. So if this one also is generating, then how much power would that be? That's 1.2 kilo cosmic joules. That'd be awesome. If I could get both of these working at the same time. Uh, that's gonna be tough. Okay. I wish there was an easy way to like split the amount going in tubes. Like if I could have uh, half of half of the antimatter going up and half of the antimatter going that way. Like just split the antimatter going into this little block here and half going into the bottom and half going into the top. That would be perfect, but I have no clue how to get to that. How to do that. Let's think. All right. Well, let's see. I think what I could do. Make another matter extractor. Oh, this is annoying to make though. Okay. So I'm gonna make another one of these. I'm trying to squeeze as much power as I can from up there. I'm gonna need some of this. I'm gonna need what? Oh, 5 at least. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But then I also need. What's it called? I don't know what it's called. I'm pointing out because of Cracker Barrel, Pizza Hut, McDonald's, Taco Bell, etc. All used to have unique looks, now all look the same. Yeah. No, they definitely. It is strange that they all kind of trend towards minimal, like minimal designs. I really don't get it. Like, is this? I mean, they're trying to attract like a wider audience, I suppose. But I feel like they're just, I'm working towards my mic sounds like a potato, very staticky. Huh, that's no good. Let's see. Property.
All right. How does it sound now? Hopefully that's a little bit better. Also, hold on, let's see. That's there. Okay. Change it from the default mic, which might have been my my laptop's microphone, to my USB microphone. Hopefully that's a little bit better. But glad to have it pointed out. Basic tube, matter blobs. Oh, okay. Well, at least I have an extra. Oh, right. These. Glad I made so many of these earlier. Oh, what was this machine called? Oh, there it is. Okay. Huh? What am I missing? I've got the robotic arms. Ah, matter blob. Okay, I could make two. I shouldn't make two though. Need one. 1,000 times better. Awesome. Yeah, so it was probably default, I guess, means my laptop microphone. Ooh. Did the top one? Oh, right. No, that's because I activated that one myself, probably. Yeah. Oh, no, it looks like some of the antimatter is overflowing into this one. Awesome. Oh, and this is actually producing. Okay, this is producing too much. So actually, I probably didn't need to make another one of those. All right. Well, what I can do is, let's see. Let's bring. So we'll, I guess, kind of do something like this. So some of this core dust, yeah, like this is, it's splitting the core dust 50-50, I feel like. So it's going to overflow into here and hopefully kind of compete there. All right. Now, yeah, antimatter is getting produced quicker, but this does also mean that matter dust is getting consumed way quicker. I wish there was some way to like set the speed at which, because yeah, now this is going slowly down. Ugh. How do I do this? Yeah. Okay, wait. Hold on. Why can't it react? Okay, it doesn't have enough antimatter. Because that one dropped a little bit too low. Oh, why is it so confusing? I mean, this is... It's consuming all the core dust it can. Could And this is producing core dust way too slowly. Alright, let's try... Okay. Let's try adding another matter extractor. Let's start with this. One of these, and then one of these. Cool. Alright, so we're gonna add this matter extractor to the stack. But instead of having... Okay, so we're gonna do this. These are just gonna pull core dust. Oh, this game's starting to get so complicated. Okay, these are just gonna pull core dust. These are gonna pull both core dust and matter dust. They're all gonna go into these basic tubes. And then they're gonna go on over this way. And let's break this and connect that. So now we get all the excess core dust from this top one. And the so we get all the extra excess core dust from these machines, and also the top machine's output of matter dust coming into here. It does, I mean, it does supplement the core dust a little bit, but definitely not enough to support the whole thing, does it? Oh, uh-oh. Well, that's an issue. Alright, yeah, this bad boy is starting to overflow. It's no good. Yeah, now I got an excess of matter dust. Could put a... I could put an item sorter? I think the limit might be one of these reactors. I don't think I can manage to put a second on top. Sadly. I think that might be the limit. Because, yeah, I think there's just not enough core dust being produced. Unless... Hmm. Unless I add more matter extractors and have them send more. I mean, yeah, they produce core dust too slowly to really supplement this in any meaningful way. Unless I just had tons of them. But then I'd be producing an insane amount of matter dust. Uh, I don't know what to do with all that matter dust. Cause yeah, I have. Oh goodness, yeah. Oh, oh goodness, this is producing way too much matter dust. Uh, okay, I don't even know what to do with all this matter dust now. There's too much of it. Goodness. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Well, I could. I could, autocraft the excess into blocks. Man, I don't know. Yeah, I honestly I thought the antimatter creation would be a lot quicker. Because how much? Because yeah, this looks. Ooh, not even close to filling this. I'm gonna try getting rid both of these. Oh, yeah, I knew it. This was gonna break. It's just a matter of time. Honestly, let's go ahead and break that one as well, and break that one. Those are just gonna keep traveling back and forth. Um, okay, looks like it, all the matter dust is getting close to being consumed. But yeah, I'm just gonna scale back to having one. I think I could maybe, finagle it and somehow manage to get two reactors working if I, just set up an insane amount of matter extractors, but I think that might be a bit too much. So for now, let's just have this one matter extractor sending its excess core dust into there. And have that be the end of the story. Yeah, that seems fair enough. Okay. Yeah, I'll just have to keep an eye on this to make sure that it is. I don't think it produces quite enough matter dust, to be honest, though. I'm trying to think. Maybe I could just do like a simple matter, because I know 2 is too many. But maybe if I just make like a simple matter extractor on top of this one, that would be slow enough that it's not like overwhelming this system. Also, I could just take this out, and then yeah, this tube's gonna empty itself. How's matter dust getting into here? That does give me an idea, actually. Um, Wait, this is getting matter dust? Should only be... Oh, it's probably excess. Alright, let's take this out. Oh goodness, I can't. Alright. Let's see. I can toss all this matter dust in here. There we go. And then take all of it out. Because the issue now that I guess I'm only just now noticing is, yeah, some of the matter dust does end up in here. When it should be coming over here. And that is the slowdown. But actually these seem even. Thanks. Yeah, they both are kind of hovering around 50. I mean, if it works, it works. Okay, so we'll assume this works. So now I gotta deal with all the excess. And there is a lot of excess. I feel like I should maybe replace this with a... Yeah. One of these. And then have black be core dust and matter dust. Oh no, antimatter is once again falling behind. This is such a balancing act. What the hell? Okay, no. Antimatter's picking back up. It's evening out. Okay. This works. Now surprisingly we have more core dust. But this works. So our overflow to deal with. Oh goodness, there's a lot of core dust in here. I guess it was dumping all the excess core dust. It's dumping a lot of core dust into here as well, actually. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna attempt the double generator again. Oh, okay. Because, yeah, if this gets just a. Okay. Let's come back to this in a couple minutes. If this is still. If the amount of core dust here is still around 30, then I won't build a second generator. If the amount of core dust in here keeps increasing, I might consider it. But yeah, this works. This seems to be good. And in the end, that means we have a supply of 600, demand about 50. So, I mean, that seems pretty strong. Is a lot stronger than what I had when I was just using it's a lot stronger than what I was getting when I was just using the simple generator. Seems like I'm using up. Yeah, okay, this is hovering around 30. Doesn't seem like it's going up. So while the core dust looks like it's limiting here, it's kind of keeping up with demand. Or the matter dust limiter. Okay, now we are getting an excess of antimatter, which makes me think that I could make a second generator. Oh. Alright. If this fills up, then I'll make a second, and then I'll connect the second one up. But I think I will probably end up just having to stick with one. It's so, you know, it's essentially doubling the power if I do manage to get the second one working. So it is very tempting. But I think this produces just slightly too slowly. I do have an idea I could do as a little bit of a test. So if I put a one-way tube going up right here, from my experience, tubes, like, things will only go up in the tube when there's excess. Clearly that's wrong. I really don't understand the rules for how these tubes work. Oh, no, oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, I'm struggling to understand these tubes, to be honest. They seem to kind of work arbitrarily. There can't tell the rhyme or reason for, you know, when there's like a, I guess, intersection in the tube in which direction the item goes. I can't tell a rhyme or reason. This is definitely going up. I think I could run two. I think it's going up too slowly to actually consistently run the second though. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I think this is a lovely machine. Maybe I don't know, do something else with the excess. I'm sure there's something good to do with antimatter. I could just store the excess rather than trying to fiddle around with the speeds to get a second one working. 600 is probably plenty of power. Alright, I'm gonna call it a night here. I had a good time. Kind of wildly improved my power production. So that was fun. And yeah, hope you guys had a nice night or day, whatever time zone you're in. And yeah, peace.